8 a.m. we get together and we discuss a topic, our business. We work here to help each other, promote each other's businesses. And then we go in and have one person featured each week. And this week we have someone actually featured on the fly. So forgive him if he's not 100% prepared because he wasn't aware until this that he was going on live. So we thank Chris for stepping up. So these are the available positions that we have on our team. You do not need to be in one of these positions to join the team, but we have up to 30 people and we have these positions. Everything in the housing sector, because it's so hot, we're looking for that whole group. As far as the loan officer, the realtor, the real estate attorney, the title agent, everyone is just so busy working right now with the market as hot as it is. Family lawyers we have available, hair salon, educators, pet sitters,
Excuse me, Dennis, do you think Dennis, are you sharing your screen?
Oh, I don't know that I am. Hold on one second. I thought I was. Thank you, sir. Here we go. Let's share screen. That would help. Okay, let's try that again. So we have all of these positions that we mentioned are available. DJs, party planners, wedding photographers. We can take IT firm off and storage. So every member has 45 seconds to describe who they are and what they do. So for my startup, I am Dennis Harabin. I'm with Relax Tax. We are obsessed with helping people to retain more of what they earn. How do we do that? We have a playbook that works through and walks through to help people to optimize insurance, taxes, and debt together. When you address these in a vacuum, you end up getting a lot of inefficiencies. In order to really make these things work together, that what differentiates the people who are thriving versus the people who are just trying to survive is how they use tax, insurance, and debt together. And that's what we do. We really don't, it doesn't matter if we actually prepare your actual tax return or not. We'll help you with TurboTax. We give you the plan to do it all and work and have it work together. Next up, we have Paul.
Good morning, everybody. Paul Tabman from Digital Maestro, where we harmonize your online strategy. We help small businesses get the visibility they need by designing an effective website that helps promote your message and the reason why you have your website. People have websites for different reasons. Some are to make them the expert in their field. Some of them to build a community. Some of them are just to disseminate information. So we always start out by just finding out what's the reason for your website, and we build it from there, even if it's multiple reasons. So if you have any questions, you can reach us, digitalmaestro.com. Next, Lisa.
Good morning. My name is Lisa Devorin, and I'm passionate about helping others lose weight and live their best lives. There's a new study out that the average American put on 25 pounds in the last 12 months. I can help you take it off. I've lost 25 pounds 2.5 years ago, and it was the first time I was successful in losing weight and keeping it off. So if you're looking for a plan that's simple, that's not about depriving, it's about adding good, delicious foods while improving your health and gaining non-scale victories, this is the plan. And by non-scale victories, they're often better than even the scale victories. It's fitting in clothes in your closet, getting better results at your physical, not cringing when you see yourself in a picture. Anyway, visit my website, stayhealthylivebetter.com. You can see testimonials. And next up is Candido.
Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Candido Rodriguez. I'm a financial advisor with Northwestern Mutual. And what we do is we help business owners and families bring their dreams and goals to life by helping them develop a plan that align those goals and aspirations with their finances. Our unique approach develop a personalized plan which focus on key activities that are designed to take them further than they ever been before and set the necessary steps to reach those goals, from financial security, education planning, or retirement. That's how we are able to live today while planning for the future. And next on deck is Desiree.
Hi, everyone. My name is Desiree Halleck, and I'm the owner of Clarence Services, which is a marketing agency for startups and small businesses. And just an example of how I help one of my current clients is we did a website redesign. We add weekly blog posts. We send out weekly newsletters to their contacts, and also daily social media posts and Google business posts. And all of this drives traffic to their website. And then after looking at their analytics of their newsletters, we can see who clicked on what buttons. And we then send the list of those contacts to their salespeople, and they've been closing a few accounts a month. So you can reach me at clarenceservices.com if you need any help with your marketing. And next up is Jonas.
Thank you, Desiree. I am Jonas DeVita. I'm the owner of Access Commercial Door. We are a full-service commercial door and hardware supplier and installation company. We work with general contractors and end users, and we're entirely focused on the commercial space. So if you're somebody who owns an office building, we do a lot of work in the pharmaceutical field. In fact, I just delivered a nice package to Merck yesterday. We can certainly help you. We've got technicians on staff. We have expert detailers who can really, get your plans into motion right away. We're cost effective, and we've got a very loyal following. Again, Jonas DeVita, Access Commercial Door. On deck is George Pizzo.
Muted, sir.
I think George is muted.
Good morning. Sorry. George, the name of my company is Caring Transitions. For anyone who's selling their house, you'll quickly find that the major challenge is deciding what to do with all the stuff that you've accumulated over the years. And that's where Caring Transitions comes in. We help you run estate sales or auctions to liquidate household belongings. We take care of arranging for certain items to be donated. And then at the end, we do a final clean out so that your realtor can put the house on the market and sell it quickly. So it's George Pizzo, Caring Transitions. And next up is Rochelle.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Rochelle DiCrescenzo. I'm a physical therapist, and my practice is called The Healing Journey. At my practice, I focus on a type of treatment called myofascial release. In our bodies, we have a fascial system, which is a three-dimensional connective tissue web that connects all of our insides, basically, our bones, our muscles, our internal organs, all the way down to the cellular level. And having restrictions in that fascial web can cause a lot of different symptoms, including pain, tightness, numbness, tingling. So I work with my patients to treat their symptoms, but we really look elsewhere for the cause. And the cause can be multiple things, including emotional traumas that get stuck in the body. So we're always looking for where is the root cause. And next up is Tracy.
Good morning, Tracy Spiaggia with Slingshot Health Coaching. I am a functional nutrition and lifestyle practitioner, a national board certified health and wellness coach, and a brain health specialist through Amen Clinics. I work with teens, individuals, and families who are struggling with acute and chronic health issues that conventional medicine is struggling to help them with. And I specialize in mental health, supporting them, the family unit, in terms of their mental health and well-being. I intervene with my clients using diet, nutrition, quality supplementation, lifestyle modifications, habit change, and just support them to live healthier, but with the goal of improving the quality of their mental health and thereby the relationships in the home. And up next is Alana.
I did not see Alana here today, but Alana is with Center Cut Pilates, and she is reopening her studio on Main Street in Clinton, New Jersey. And I think she has some issues with that today that she's dealing with. So she still does virtual at this time and is opening her studio again in Clinton shortly. Next up, Randy.
Hey everyone, my name is Randy Morgan, Senior Relationship Banker at M&T Bank. So our goal is really small businesses. So we saw in the last year, a lot of small businesses ran into a lot of trouble, operating with the shutdown. So what we did was we took a lot of our resources, almost all of our resources, and threw them into PPP to help these small businesses get the funding they needed. And it wasn't like we cherry picked, multi-million-dollar businesses. There was, a big emphasis was on the small businesses, which was huge. We actually proactively reached out to our clients, each branch, and really put in the time, the money, and the resources to help out these small businesses. So if you have any questions or you need help with your business, my name is Randy Morgan, Senior Relationship Banker, M&T Bank. Thank you.
Jeannie.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeannie Asante, and my company is I Dream of Jeannie, and I've been around since 1988. Wow, making wishes come true. But I want to say that I'm excited about talking about my company, which is a combination of a portfolio of businesses. And today I'm going to highlight identity theft protection. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because people who said that they were never going to shop online, bank online, put any information online, that they were always going to do things face to face, now have no choice but to do that. And guess what? The people, the predators, the crazy ones are out there just waiting for you to blink twice so they can take your identity. Do not allow that to happen. Call Jeannie Asante. Thank you. Next up is Jake.
And Jake told me he was not going to be able to make it here today, but Jake, the insurance guy, he will be able to help you. He has multiple carriers that he runs your insurance through. When it comes to personal lines of home, auto, pet, various insurances like that, Jake is your guy. Next up, Tim.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tim Stollery. As a working journalist for more than 25 years, a professional storyteller, I am an artist who uses, images, sounds, words, and deep research to tell stories. My work has been recognized with many awards, including 3 Mid-Atlantic Regional Emmy Awards. I've spent the last 10 years shooting a variety of projects, shooting and editing, that is, and putting them together on Final Cut Pro X, as well as other digital video web-based editing platforms. I will shoot anything but weddings and porn. Up next, Chris.
Chris will be our featured speaker. Sitting in for Chris today is Chris Tarnowski. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, how you doing? Chris Tarnowski from Stonehill Financial. We handle all aspects of group health benefits, 401k plans, as well as personal wealth management and retirement planning services. If you just need anything that speaks to your financial goals, then we can really help you. Thank you.
Excellent. Now, Robert is not up today, but I did notice I don't have Elizabeth's card prepared yet. So Elizabeth, if you want to take these 45 seconds while Robert's on screen. You're muted. Sorry. I'll let you go. We'll go again. Hold on.
Hi, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Barry. I'm a subject matter expert in communication, and that equates to personal branding and strategic marketing, very similar to Desiree. And I also am an exceptional self-development coach to help people change their habits that can be life-changing and kind of haunting them, tapping them on the shoulder. My work is based in ego and stepping beyond the ego, stopping the mind from trying to be who we ought to be and stepping into our authenticity. And due to curating 17 TEDx events over the course of the past 11 years, I am also an excellent public speaking coach, and I have a wonderful program. Again, everything that's based in communication comes from the inside, all of those fears. So reach me at thekindcommunicator.com, and I'm happy to be here.
Excellent. And Lisa is not here today. Chris is not here today, but Anthony is. So Anthony, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anthony Guzman with USI Insurance Services. And how I impact the world is I help business leaders with capital efficient insurance. And we do this by using analytical data and artificial intelligence to strategize risk management. But it's not all formulas and data with us. We build good relationships with our carriers and our underwriters, so we were able to formulate strategies for your business. We are the second biggest private broker and consulting firm in the United States. So we're big enough to be dangerous, yet we're small enough to understand the challenges of the local businesses, primarily in the small business space. My name is Anthony Guzman with USI Insurance.
All right, and I have to set up this one a little bit because Jonathan didn't know about this until about 15 minutes before. Jonathan is with the company that powers Relax Teams, and this is the first he's even seeing his card. So go ahead, Jonathan.
It's quite a flattering picture. I'm in a sweatshirt right now. I should have put the suit back on. So again, good morning, everyone. My name is Jonathan Katz. I spent most of my career in consulting, focusing on CRM implementations and digital transformations. So basically, have acquired a lot of skills and understanding of various tools within a small, medium, and even enterprise business ecosystem. I'm passionate about the Google Workspace. I think that works incredibly well for, especially the small, medium market. So I'm going to continue bringing that into those businesses and helping them use that tools to expand.
Excellent. And that is it for our rundown. So, Chris Tarnowski, you are up. You have 10 minutes to go ahead and, as a featured presenter, talk about what you do in your business.
Okay. Well, thank you, Dennis. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity here. Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to see all you guys. And I think I probably have a lot of business owners in the room here. Am I correct on that?
Yes.
I'll just give you a little bit of background about myself. When I had a career in group health benefits, I'd say about 2 years out of college, but I was working with huge Fortune 500 companies for these group benefit outsourcing companies. So we would handle that from say like your Morgan Stanley, Dean Witters, your Verizons. And I excelled in that career, but really what I turned into is really more, testing eligibility systems and, working with data groups, especially when companies merged. I was the guy who took all that data and made it functional. And what I noticed was it took me out of the thing that I loved most about group health benefits, which was when I originally started, I was in customer service talking to people about their benefits. I then, spent 15 years working with my family business, which was completely unrelated to finance and group health benefits. It was musical instrument repair, rentals, and sales. But I, as a business owner in that business, learned a lot of, I was good at what I did. It was a family business. It was in my blood. But what I hated most was doing the ancillary things of being a business owner, such as, doing the taxes, doing the payroll, doing the benefits, or even trying to. We had benefits for a little bit, and then we stopped it. And it was that was always the really difficult part. Fast forward, I got back into the finance world. I still do my musical instrument repair business, but I do it on a part-time basis. But now I'm working with small groups. And groups anywhere between 2 to, I'd say, as many as 200 employees. And what I love about it is I'm getting in front of employees, I'm getting in front of business owners, and I'm actually talking about this thing called healthcare, and how it impacts people and how I can help them. And it gets me back in the role that I love most, is how can I help you? And really, because I was always like, whenever I would see these plans in these Fortune 500 companies, I'd be like, are these people liking this plan, or are they having problems with this plan? You have a problem with this plan the minute you get a call from an employee, or you get a call from the employer. And but I like that because it really gets me into, okay, this is what we need to do. to help this company. And it's really kind of branched off into a lot of things. So what we do here at Stonehill Financial is we set up group health benefit plans. We set up 401k plans. And a lot of you business owners will probably, when you start getting better and better and you start doing really what you wanted to do and everything like that, you end up saying, oh my God, I got this money. Wait a minute, I got a big tax bill. Well, 401ks can help that. Then people start saying, you know what, I'm hiring employees. Wait a minute, I got to have a benefits plan. What do I do with that? And, if you're like my father, who you had to like stick a gun to his head in order to go to a doctor, how's he even supposed to know what kind of benefit plan he's supposed to offer, not just for himself, but for his employees? And how can he do it affordably? A lot of people will make the common mistake. Well, I want the best benefit plan for my employees, and they give them these really low, copay. Just pay a $10 or $15 copay. Kind of plans with a very, very high premium. And what happens is that starts exhausting money from the business just to pay for a plan that, quite honestly, you may not need. A lot of the times, I've, in my experience with group health benefits, a lot of people don't even need that plan. And quite honestly, I feel some of those plans are what is the problem with healthcare today. Mainly because it takes the patient out of the game. They don't have skin in the game anymore of what these things cost. And consequently, they may leave that company, go to another company with a high deductible health plan. And then all of a sudden they really do learn, what they have to do. Now, I'm going to ask a question to the group. Does anybody have a health savings account? Just raise your hands if you have one. I see one, I see two, I see three. So 4, good. High health savings accounts are really amazing vehicles. And they're not just there to just pay for your medical expenses, although that's what they're designed to do. At Stonehill Financial, we consider that an asset class. What a lot of people don't know about health savings accounts, and especially when they're in high deductible health plans, I meet so many people in high deductible health plans. First thing I ask is, do you have a health savings account? 7 times out of 10, I hear no. And I say, that's kind of like having a martini without the vodka. Okay. You're not getting out of that plan what you really should. So when you're in a high deductible health plan that is HSA eligible, you can participate in a health savings account. It's a triple tax savings vehicle. Okay, it's deductible. It's the contributions are deductible. You can invest part of it. So in my health savings account, I have to keep $1,000 balance, and the rest I can invest in the market, whether it be mutual funds or, I kind of dabble with a TD Ameritrade account and invest that way. And I can, and those earnings, they're all tax free. And then when you take it out for qualified medical expenses, tax free. Okay. So it's a triple tax savings vehicle. And, at the end, when you're 65, it's just like your IRA. You can pull it out and just pay the taxes and just pay the taxes on the distribution. So a lot of people don't realize that, but one thing that once you have a high deductible health plan, you can actually start really evaluating what you need out of your health care. And when you have a health savings account, even if it doesn't get covered by the plan, if it's a qualified medical expense, you can use it. Okay. Case in point, I'm working with Rachel. My high deductible health plan will not cover her, but I'm using that, and I'm using the earnings from my HSA to pay for those expenses. Okay. Next year, I'm going to get LASIK eye surgery. Okay. Now, I don't have a plan that covers that, but that's a qualified medical expense that we can use. Okay. So one thing that I do is really kind of dispel the notion of, high deductible health plans. You also start realizing you get active in your care. I had a surgery last year, and actually by having a high deductible health plan, I was asking questions, and through the process of asking the questions, I really realized that the doctor that I was with that was going to be performing a surgery, it was just not for me. And I ended up going with another group, but I never would have done that if I had one of those, just here's my copay. And, and I realized I got with the better doctor for the better surgery. But more importantly, as business owners, when you get a high deductible health plan, you can actually reduce the premiums are less. And this is the reason why we also do this is it's a good plan for the employees, and I feel it opens up their world, but I also feel it opens up the business owners world, because now they don't feel like they have that pressure to get that really wham bam thank you ma'am kind of medical plan, and we help them save money there. And what we have also often done with a lot of groups is we've helped them save money with their medical plan. They have money left over, and we've actually made a broader plan because we can actually get them a dental plan, a vision plan, a group life plan. A lot of our business owners may have buy-sell agreements where they have two partners or they have key employees in the company. And there's a little part in their buy-sell agreement that says, to fund a disability plan. But a lot of people don't fund their buy-sell agreements. They just keep going on. Well, a disability plan would fulfill that. And the disability plans are exceptionally cheap. And, they fulfill that part of their buy-sell agreement as well. So we do a lot of different things, and we're constantly kind of helping the owner because free up some of this money, because because really you can start choking on a lot of the medical premiums and bills. And even if you do have the employees kind of, helping out in that regard, you want to come up with a competitive plan that's good for employees, that makes it attractive for the right employees that you want to attract to your company. But at the same time, you don't want to pay a lot for that medical plan, the dental plan. So that's really kind of what we do, is we're taking input from, what the employees need. We're taking input from what the employer needs from a business perspective, and we help them save money. We've helped people save tons and tons of money, which they then can use towards doing what? Maybe things in their own business. Maybe, hey, I always wanted to get my website done. Now I have money to do that. To do more things with, especially in the world of 401k, business owners can really get a lot of tax savings. There's a lot of tax strategies that we can do just around 401k. This helps business owners because business owners don't want to deal with this stuff. I've listened to all of you guys, and I can guarantee that, I would use a lot of you guys, because you're really passionate about your businesses, you want to be doing that. You don't want to be doing that and then all of a sudden get whacked with a tax bill. I have a client right now, and she called me and she was about to write a check for $100,000. I said, stop right there. Let's just have a meeting. Let's just look at all this. And we realized, wait a minute, you don't even have a 401k. You're not even contributing to this 401k plan. There's ways to do this. And then I looked at her medical plan, and again, wham bam thank you man kind of medical plan, but it was extraordinarily expensive. And I said, there's ways to do this. There's ways to make it easier. There's ways to make a good benefit plan for your employees, but not pay a ton. And I find that so
I'm
often.
gonna jump in here. Why don't you we got 5 minutes left so you can take some questions, and want to see if anyone has any questions at this point. So
Sure.
I know one right out of the bat, you said, and because I know the space a lot, I hope I know the answer here. So you say 2 employees. If you own a business and you employ your wife or hot spouse, that would count as 2 employees. So it's 2.
Well, they did make some changes on that recently. You do have, if you're a husband and wife, you do have to have at least 1 employee.
Okay.
Right. So they did change that. But for instance, Stonehill Financial, we only have three people in the office. So I'm the only guy on the medical plan. The other 2 waived. But it doesn't matter as long as we had those people there. Okay. Chris Ternaski's got his medical plan. Everything's fine. It's a 1-man group. Okay. So, but it started, we needed these other eligibles. So the other 2 just said, hey, I waived, I got my coverage. You know, one had through the other spouse and the other one had coverage through something else. So we have a 1-man group that way. So yes.
Any other questions, anyone?
Yeah, the health savings accounts, I always thought that was like a use it or lose it thing. If you don't use all that money in that year.
No, that's that's a flexible spending account. Health savings accounts are completely different,
Okay.
But the funny thing is, I mean, it's kind of become a little bit of a joke in the office, but I love, my health savings account now, and I'm investing in it, and I can I have no problem just zooming with people and say, this is what I got going on right now. And I'm really talking about it. Really, I've been in high deductible health plans, and I'm not going back. I'm not going to any other plan after this. And it really, because I'm one of those people who does want to be active about my health. Yeah, I get it. Some people have some serious medical problems, and maybe it's better just to get this really premium plan that just pays for a lot of things. Although I would even say, those people really could benefit from it too, because we can figure some things out, that they'll hit the maximum out of pocket and deductible limits, and they'll be getting a lot of stuff covered in no time. But definitely, Jonas.
Thank you.
What's up, Paul?
Yeah, so I don't know if you can answer this off the cuff like this, but what to create or start an HSA for a small company? What are the startup costs to get that for that? And
see, here's the thing, there's a lot of ways to start an HSA. So I may not be answering your question, and I'd be more than happy to take it offline, but a lot of people will say, okay, I don't want my company paying for this high deductible health plan. So what a lot of